Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Very strange statement made by the president of Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, and I don't know if that statement is really correctly translated or it was taken out of context, because it's very illogical and you can't be so deluded to say such a thing. But let's see what this guy is saying. This article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from September 7th, 2022. This is the title. Russia has had no losses since February 24th. Putin states. What? I'm pretty sure these guys took it out of context and they made it sound like he's an idiot, or I mean, you can't be a liar because it's not a lie, it's an idiot moment. But let's see. Russian President Vladimir Putin says that since the beginning of the war in Ukraine, the Russian Federation has lost nothing. Now, I don't know if he referred nothing of something else or not. That's why I don't know the context. Was he referring to the manpower with troops, arms, armies? What do you mean lost? Lost faith, lost face, what? Russian propaganda agency RIA Novosti, citing Putin's speech at the plenary session of the Eastern Economic Forum in Vladivostok on 7th of September. Quote from Putin, and this is, we don't know the context. I am sure that the Russian Federation has lost nothing since February 24th, but the main achievement is the strengthening of our sovereignty. Russia is a sovereign state and we will always protect our national interests by pursuing an independent policy, end quote. Now, from this little thing that they gave me here, I don't know if what he's talking about, except the fact that he's talking about Russia did not lose any territories or did not lose anything in general. I don't think he's talking about losses in the military aspect, because that would be really unconceivable to say such a thing. And I'm sure that the Russian Federation has lost nothing since February 24th, but the main achievement, the Russian Federation achievement, is the strengthening of our sovereignty. Russia is a sovereign state, yes it is, and we will always protect our national interest by pursuing an independent policy, unlike Europe, for instance, and most countries on this planet, I might add. Details. The president of the aggressor country also added that Russia, and I'm quoting here, will entirely fulfill its duty to protect the Donbass, end quote, and I'm quoting again, will become stronger externally and internally, end quote. In addition, Putin is confident that it is impossible to isolate Russia. I think that's 100% true, since, and I'm quoting, the country, using its natural competitive advantages, will continue to increase its transport potential, expand the network of roads and railways, build new approaches to sea terminals, and increase their capacity, end quote. According to Putin, the Far Eastern Federal District plays a significant role in this, being the most important supplier of oil, natural gas, coal, metals, lumber, and acoustic bioresources to both the domestic market and foreign partners. At the same time, Putin believes that the West throws everything into the furnace in the notorious name of unity. Well, you united, but you have to have a goal and see if you can reach that goal. But if you can't, in the name of unity, commit some stupid stuff that, yeah, we stay united, but you're gonna die. Well, I'm not gonna be united if I'm gonna die right now, unless you die for something, I don't know, patriotic, nationalistic, and for your nation, for your family, for your country. I see that you have to, like the Ukrainians probably are doing it right now, fighting for their own country. Quote from Putin: the achieved level of industrial development in Europe, the quality of people's lives, socio-economic stability, all of this is thrown into the sanctions furnace, spent on instructions from Washington in the name of the notorious Euro-Atlantic unity, and sacrificed to preserve the dictatorship. Well, the dictatorship of the United States in world affairs. So the achieved level of industrial development in Europe, the quality of people's lives, socio-economic stability, all of this is thrown into the sanctions furnace, spent on instructions from Washington in the name of the notorious Euro-Atlantic unity, and sacrificed to preserve the dictatorship of the United States in world affairs. The big boss, the big guy, the big guy is Biden, my bad. The owner of the club, the plantation owner. Details: according to the president of the aggressor country, in the spring, many foreign corporations announced their withdrawal from Russia, and today, quote unquote, one by one, jobs and production facilities in Europe itself are being closed. It's not only according, that's a fact. Putin is sure that one of the reasons for this is the severance of business ties with Russia, saying that EU authorities deprive European enterprises of energy resources, raw materials, and sales markets. End quote. He also accused the United States of undermining the foundation of the global economic order, and he added that the West seeks to preserve the world order from which it benefits, according to the rules it invented. End quote. Now, this forum is being held on 5 to 8 September at the campus of the Far Eastern Federal University of Ruski Island in Vladivostok. Well, I don't see that he's an idiot. So the thing here, Russia has no losses since 24 February. If I look in the context of the article, he talks about economic and in general. He doesn't talk about losses or you know what I mean. So I think it had losses, but it also had gains too, victories. So to say you have no losses, I think it's a little bit exaggerated. It's like, for instance, if you let's say you go in the woods or in forest and you burn part of the forest, it's going to regenerate. It's going to take a while, but it's going to regenerate with stronger, healthier trees. The same here. You burn the old trees, the new trees are going to come up. The same here. The old trees, the companies, external, outside foreign companies, they leave. You have to develop your own, or you switch towards other countries and you make business with them, and eventually you're going to grow to a certain extent. Until these guys who, according to him, and I think based on the energy and the raw materials and all that, they are hurt, they will have to come back sheepishly, and we'll see. Well, I think it lost certain things, but it also gained certain things. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.